Hey everybody, welcome to Comic Book Club. I'm Alex.
I am Pete.
And Justin.
Sucks.
Well, he's been dead, we thought, but we found his head. So we're hopeful.
Yeah.
We're hopeful that we might get the rest of him back sometime soon.
Sent to us separately.
Yeah. Well, so and then we can reassemble him or something. We'll figure it out.
Like 3CPO.
3CPO?
Or, you know what I meant to say.
Oh, man.
C3PO.
Give me your geek card. And also, kick off the speed round.
Hey, I've been drinking. Invincible, number 59. Man, I have been enjoying Invincible lately, all the stuff they're setting up. But this one's like, hey, we're one issue away from 60. 60's going to be great. Here's a little side story about nothing that's going on in the Invincible world, about a guy you won't like, and his family who he kills. Yay!
I disagree with you. I like that.
What?
Yeah, sorry.
Why?
I did. I thought it was a good story. It was a done one story.
Out of nowhere.
I enjoyed it. He was trying something different. He was doing it from the villain's perspective. I think you're wrong. Amazing Spider-Man Family number 4. Two things I want to say about this. First of all, price range. Interesting thing going on in my head, at least to me. Because comics are now regularly at $3.99, when you have a 104-page book for $4.99, it seems like that much more of a value.
Right.
Which is, an interesting psychological thing. Also, the front story in here, which shows Harry Osborn coming back from the dead, how Peter Parker reacts to it, is one of the best person coming back from the dead stories I think I've read in comics.
Wow.
It's really incredibly
That's a heck
well
of a
done.
statement.
It's great. Most of the story is taken up with showing us pieces of Harry and Peter's history, and it feels fresh and it feels new. Excellent job. The rest of the issue, also really fun. Great stuff from Colleen Coover and...
So worth the extra $1?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, great issue. Definitely pick it
I
up.
thought you were going to go one way and you did.
Yeah, it was fun.
Tiny Titans number 13. This is just silly, fun, light, enjoyable. But the guys who write this are so insane that it makes it...
In a good way.
Yes, that makes the comic that much more enjoyable because I can picture these crazy guys making this comic. But that aside, it's just they're little quick bits that are just very enjoyable, very fun, and in continuity, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, hilarious. Justice League of America number 30. Here's the thing. I've mentioned, I think, pretty much every issue of Justice League how negligible it feels, how unimportant it feels. This is wrapping up the art with the Shadow Cabinet or whatever they're called. Please feel free to flame me.
What was that about?
Except for the fact that JLA is consistently in the top 10 of sales.
Right.
So, what do I know?
Did you enjoy this issue?
Nope.
Alright. Stormwatch number 19, yes. Doing great stuff in a fantastic way. So awesome. I love doing such a great job of taking a comic that I wasn't paying attention to before, but now that I need it every time it comes out. The only thing that Midnighter was like, yo, where's my man at? Nobody's seen him. It's been 2 issues. Somebody, please help me out. I was a little upset that he kind of said the same thing twice. I was like, you said that last issue. Has anybody seen my man?
Yeah, what did he say back to you?
He didn't say anything back to me. I can't actually talk to them.
Oh, but you try.
I did.
Battlefields, Dear Billy, number 2 of 3. I believe this is a preview copy, actually, of Garth Ennis's book. I am really enjoying what Ennis is doing with Battlefields. He's giving us short stories about wartime. This is a very sweet, sad, poignant tale about a nurse who is in love with a soldier. They both have secrets they can't tell each other. It's incredibly well done, and one of my favorite things that Ennis has probably done ever.
Moon Knight number 27. That's right, Moon Knight number 27. Punisher on the cover.
Wait, what number was it?
Number 27.
Oh, okay, I missed that.
Oh. This recent arc, it started with the last issue that I picked up. Very enjoyable. Very well done. Art's different, but really good. It's Moon Knight with just a dash of Punisher. Really kind of enjoyable.
Cool. Did you make that yourself at home?
I wish.
Yeah.
I wish I could. But no, you should check it out.
Nobody else would make that.
Because it's Moon Knight with his costume off.
Oh,
more enjoyable than with his costume on.
That's some spank fodder right there. Birds of Prey, number 127. This is the last issue here. We talked about this a little bit with our...
What number is it?
I don't know. This is the last issue, and this series sadly ended with a fizzle rather than a bang. It's pretty much just setting up the Oracle miniseries, which is called Oracle the Cure. I know they're teasing us a little bit there, but I swear to God, if you give Oracle her legs back, I am going to come to DC and burn your offices down.
With tea bags.
Yes, with tea bags. Flaming tea bags.
Four Eyes, number 2. Yeah, sure, I've talked about this book. Sure, I have.
At least once.
It's
the second issue.
Yeah, but it's awesome. At least this one you get to understand and realize why everybody's okay with the fact that there's dragons flying around during the hard times, the recession. It makes perfect sense.
Depression.
Yeah, depression, recession.
Yeah,
it's kind of
a difference.
Well, sure there is.
Do you want to discuss economic theory?
Well, I think
would you guys let us know if you want us to start discussing
in the
economic
depression
theory instead of comic books?
It's more old timey, like hands on fire, and people kind of like with fingerless gloves.
Hands on fire?
No, cans.
Oh, okay.
All right,
well, that's different.
Anyways, amazing, fantastic. You get a lot of backstory about who the kid's father is and what his deal was, and how he's following in his footsteps.
Oh, very sweet.
Even though maybe you shouldn't.
Oh, okay. Uncanny XMen number 506. I think I've been pretty hard on this series, actually. Loved issue 500. Loved the stuff that Fraction and Brubaker were doing together. Not been crazy about what Fraction has been doing his own, but I think it really hits his stride in this issue. This is an enormous amount of fun. All the plot lines that he's been seeding throughout really start to come together and really start to culminate. Great job. Really fun, really enjoyable. Definitely pick it up.
I'm getting a little sick of these. Oh, my stars and garters. Anyways, X Factor.
Never.
Number 40. Yeah, it gets a little old after a while. Nope. This does not. Peter David, sir. Wow. Emotional roller coaster. I'm on board.
Fun fact, Peter David is a sea captain.
Just the last 2 issues have been so crazy, so much fun. The writing is amazing. This one is not as much of a crazy reveal that I wanted to freak out and punch somebody, but one of those kind of like set the seeds and then really did the amazing payoff. You got to pick up X Factor.
Yeah, X Factor is back on tractor. That doesn't work.
Sunday.
Yes, Peter David will ride a tractor if you buy X Factor. That I promise. Terminator Revolution number 3. This is another advanced preview from Dynamite. Hey, do you like girls with big fat nipples? You're going to love this book.
Wow, that's quite a...
Yeah, it's really embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. I don't know why.
You can't read it in public? It's so embarrassing?
No, it's a Terminator book, and it could be a totally fine, fun story about, multiple timelines and Terminators and dog Terminators and things like that. But the fact that one of the main heroines is wandering around with, really prominent sticky nipples and
Did you say sticky? Like if you touch them, they have a glaze over them that you can get just...
Well, I did say that, but that's not what I meant.
Okay.
Why don't you get to your...
All right, fine. Johnny Monster number 1. This is a great spot to jump on board with this. If you're not into the continuity of Johnny Monster, right here is a good...
Which I assume most of you are.
Yes, yeah. I was a big fan of it back in the day, and now it's just as good as it was. No, this is fun. It's not that creative, but it's enjoyable. I just mean that you just kind of see the premise. Johnny Monster has this amazing way of not killing the monsters, but getting them to stop destroying things. And then it turns out he can speak their language and talk to them. Yes, I saw that coming, but yes, it's still enjoyable. You should check it out.
Okay.
It's not a must pick up, but hey, if you're there, check it out.
if you got some money.
Yeah.
Last but not least, Mysterious the Unfathomable number 2. Wanted to see how it went after the first issue. After issue 2, 100% on board. It's got magic, it's got sex, it's got humor. What more do you want from a comic book?
Wow.
If you have a question, write us at thecomicbookclub@yahoo.com. You can comment below, upload your video responses.
If you're in New York City on Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, we'd love to see you. People's Improv.